Thanks for checking it out now. Oh boy. Now, inherently, rap beef is great promo. Okay, outside the elements of death and violence and the other negative side effects of rap beef is usually the number one source of great promo. It's amazing marketing. It's the reason why 50 Cent, 6ix9ine, and others in the peak of their career remained embroiled in beef with hella dudes. Now, when you could always cause a spectacle that everybody got to tune into, where you're dissing people left and right, where people actually think it's real, that it could actually go left, and actually it might happen or go down in the streets, it's like watching a potential train wreck. People can't take their eyes off of it. Now, to be ignorant and act like what Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy got going on is only happening in the streets, you'd be very naive. Okay, we clearly know there's a street element. Somebody died. That was a casualty. The King Von incident. But other than that, we don't know no more street stuff that really happened as a result of this beef. It's mostly speculation. However, the majority of their beef is pretty much a war of words where they're dissing each other on social media. They're dissing each other in music. Essentially, we could probably say this beef is as much a street beef as it is a industry beef. Because they're carrying on the beef through disses on social media and in rap music, which both of them are getting paid millions of dollars for. Now, Lil Durk is pretty smart. I ain't gonna lie, he outsmarted 6ix9ine with this method. And he's trying it again. He's trying to do it to NBA Youngboy. Remember when Youngboy announced The Voice? We thought it was going to be like an album going to be dissing, like, and he termed himself as a voice. It was going to be an album like finishing 6ix9ine. Then he jumped on a song with of course, Drake. And that had that famous line, "We don't listen to rats." Oh, man, that was a good blow to 6ix9ine's whole aura. Durk played it smart. He's a very smart guy. Now, here's the thing. Lil Durk once again is throwing out an open dare right before his album's about to drop. And as vague as it sounds, he definitely knows everybody's about to connect this to Youngboy, okay? Especially since Youngboy announced a couple days ago that his next album, which supposedly is his final album on Atlantic, is dropping later this month. Now, Lil Durk posted a picture and he said, "I dare a nigga to drop on my date. March 11, 2022. But anyway, Von did 65K. Now he's talking about Von projections for the week, but also he's putting that dare out to say, which one of y'all brave enough to drop on my date, which is Friday. Now, shortly after that, and maybe it's a coincidence, but I'm tying them together, in Louisiana, where Youngboy's from, a bunch of billboards popped up saying Durk better, spelt out with money, just like how we saw Youngboy spelt out a bunch of stuff with money. It popped up in Louisiana. Then it looked like NBA Youngboy's team responded by putting up a YB versus everybody billboard in Chicago. Now, the point of what I'm trying to make is this. No matter how much you respect these guys, and we know they're street dudes, let's not be naive to what rap beef is, or what these labels who signed both of these guys stand to profit from their back and forth. The billboards, the songs, the album releases, the random dares. I bet you won't drop on my date. I bet I'll sell more. I bet my album's better. As much as you think that's a point of beefing, that's actually amazing promo, okay? It's going to rake in a ton of money. Durk is going to get record first week sales. He's never done over 100. I think he's going to do over 150. Last time Youngboy dropped an album, he did 135. His next album's supposed to be the last on Atlantic. Might do over 152. Now, besides the street elements that definitely exist in this beef, let's be clear and admit what this is. Durk and NBA Youngboy, while they don't like each other clearly, their careers stand to benefit from the fact that they're going against each other. It's the age-old trick, the age-old marketing plan. Not to say it ain't real, but let's go back to Trippie versus 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine versus anybody, or go back to 50 versus pretty much everybody as well. People love beef. People love controversy. And it begs the question, if all these issues were really only street issues, why are you hearing about it on social media? Why are you hearing about them in records? Why are album dates and album releases scheduled around the issues? There wouldn't be. The point is this. Both artists aren't dumb. They don't like each other, but they also know they're musicians. And they know how to control their careers. And I think they know how to maneuver. And the point is, they know they're both stand to get record amount of sales and streams, level up. And here's the thing that always scares everybody off. Because the only reason why people tune in so much is because that potential element of danger. You know there could be real violence. We're hoping it don't happen, but you know it could be real. That's the thing, and that's the very fine line that rappers have always played. You could go back to Biggie and Tupac. You could go back to any beef. Rappers have always toyed with the line to say people love controversy. We'll engage in this beef or feud, but we're hoping it don't get violent. I believe Youngboy and I believe Durk knows that their career stands to go up. Their supporters and other people who are going to be quote picking a side going to support them more, and that's exactly what it is. Okay? You guys can comment, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. It's more Akademiks.